Hello, fam. Hopefully, you're doing wonderful and that you're taking care of yourselves. So right now, I want to jump into a twin flame no contact reading. Well, that was my intention. I had to stop and pause the video, so I did pull a couple of cards already, um, which is, it's interesting when I pull already. This okay, so let's just go ahead and jump on into the prayer. Father God, Mother Divine, Archangel Michael. Please cover me and my collective as we receive these messages today. We only seek messages of your highest vibration, messages that you deem for us to receive today. Any ill will or evil eye energy, whatever keeps us from this reading, please block that energy, return the energy back to its owner, bind them in that energy so they can never harm anyone again in Jesus' name. Amen. All right. So, all right, so the first one that popped out, despite the fact that I had intended this reading to be um, twin flame, no contact, uh, possible 18 plus if it ventures into that, but that was sort of my intention. But the first thing that had to pop out was material stability. Hey, it is what it is. It's in the energy. Um, so we got, it says money tree, it says wealth, it says call money, call money. So this is definitely a really good, time, despite the quiet, frigid winter that the majority of us around the world is in. Not everybody's in it. Yeah, that's I'm going to talk on over that. Okay. Um, we also got Cinderella on this card, and Cinderella, she's a person that is, a prime example of coming from nothing and kind of falling up into becoming a princess queen, and it was unexpected. So there is this energy of like, it's something that you don't expect. It's just about you allowing yourself to go along your lane. I mean, that's Cinderella. Like, all she needed was just to kind of be placed in the right situation, kind of pushed along a little bit this way, just be planted in front of, you know, these people or this person. And all she would have to do is just be herself. And, it wasn't like the fairy godmother gave her a script. It wasn't like the fairy godmother put her through training. It wasn't like the fairy godmother said, all right, so this is the way you got to do it. All she did was gave her dress and transportation, you know, because Cinderella represented Cinderella. She represented who she was, just the soul that she was, and it was enough. So that's exactly the way that you have to think of yourself through this period of time. This elevation may shock you, and I feel like it may be shocking to others. Um, and don't allow no stepsisters or stepmother, no shade to the steps, because not all steps are bad. But just that, if it's a negative, down, or low vibrational version of that something, then you know how to play it for what it is. Play it to dust. Don't allow anyone to try to convince you that this is something that doesn't belong to you, or something that isn't your right, or isn't your calling, because you're calling it to you. Call. You got call at the top there. Call. Um, so yeah, it may be also a good time if this is something that you do. I'm not a money manager, but if it's something that you do, if it feels right for you, it may be a good time to, with this energy, this money energy, to play. If you, a lotto, if that's something that you do, if that's something that you do, if it feels right for you, think positive. This is another card that popped out. Um, and it says laugh often. So be sure you're taking that your medicine of laughing often, and thinking positive. Not everything has to be, you know, super serious all the time. Third card that popped out during my failed reading. Just let me touch you. Somebody wants to touch you. Somebody wants to put their hands on you. Um, and so I felt that in the energy. That's why I knew I should kind of make this an 18 plus situation. But this is kind of turning out into a well rounded situation. I'm thinking at the back of this thing, positive card, I didn't read that there was a message at the back of it. How can you bring joy to yourself daily? I almost cheated you out of the secret message that I put on here. Um, how can you bring joy to yourself on a daily? The back of this card, the back of this deck, I mean, confirmation that this is in fact the twin flame reading. This is in fact a twin flame reading. This is like my twin flame card. We got match here. We got all these hearts. They're all pairs. We got soul connect and 10 rainbows, which is kind of like my 10 of cups card. And we got Beauty and the Beast smack dead in the center here. So this connection really could have rolled through like Belle and Beast. Your person could have been a person that really had to go through uh their karma era. They may have racked up a lot of karma. They may have created a beast of themselves. um this could be either pair, either one of the pair, but there is something about the other, um who, there is a studiousness, there is an approachability, a down to earthness about the other, probably a little bit more so than the other. That bell vibration. um, but it's just, there is something about, despite the beastliness of this other person, of the other, there is some things that the other can see in this beast that maybe perhaps the world can't see. Maybe the world sees a beast, or maybe the world sees a harder version of this person. And you see, I feel like my collective sees a version that this person feels makes them very vulnerable. It can, in their head, make them feel like it puts it makes them feel weak. I guess they could say that you make them feel weak. That's where we're going. Yeah. And where they are, I don't know where they are. I don't know where they are, but they want you to know they don't love him or her. They don't love them. They don't love them. They say I have a lot of dark secrets, and that's something that you may know about them. And just like that, I knew we were headed in this sort of direction. I could just feel it. Energy. They want, yeah. There's some craving starting to happen here. Um, okay, we got a dance track here. Another night, another dream. So they dream about you a lot, and it's another night, another dream, but always you. It's like a vision of love that seems to be true. Yeah, it seems to be true to them. I feel like it happens every. I don't know. It seems like it's happening every night, multiple nights that they're having of you. Mm, okay. Know that messages are coming in. Okay. So we had one. Okay. So this one is either you or the or your person is dealing currently in a toxic family. Um, the sticker that I have on here is "I believe in you," but notice I have it upside down. So it's something about this lack of belief, a lack of believing in oneself that was likely created in this toxic environment that one has grown up in, or still feels a bond to, or a connection to, or stuckness to, whatever that may be. It's going to be different for everybody. That's something that someone is working through right now. The other one that popped out was "Don't leave your panties on around me." So no, someone doesn't want a thing stopping them or getting in the way. Yeah, that's been decided. Okay, I knew it. I knew it was gonna be a little. Okay. Anything else that my collector needs to know? Someone misses the pillow talks. And if there aren't pillow talks, someone just misses the close conversation. Someone misses your voice. Someone misses the sound of your voice. Someone misses your conversations. Okay. Anything else that my collective needs to know from their twin, from their counterpart, or even high level soulmate? Um, what does my collective need to know? Astral traveling to who I want. Yeah, they're trying they're astral traveling to you. Not even they're trying. I was trying it by saying they were trying. They're doing it. So they they're envisioning they're using their visions for a lot. Oh my gosh. Yeah. Something could be significant about November. Something also could be significant about February. Okay, they feel as though you are being disconnected or cold to them right now. Because, or that could just feel this way because there's no communication. We have that at the bottom here. Okay, let's see what's the energy around this. Let's see. Um, or and y'all could just be playing fake busy with each other right now. Okay. Okay, let's get some energy around the counterparts, okay? Okay, so we're healing a heart. We're healing hearts here between the counterparts. Let's get some more energy around the counterparts. Despite the fact that they want to, your counterpart definitely wants to rip your clothes off. They don't want any filters in between. They want to just bear. Oh, hold up. Okay. I don't know. That's not my business. We're gonna, I'm gonna just, okay. Soulmates. I saw a soulmate card. What? Show me the energy around the counterparts. Show me the energy. Coffin. It says endings bring new beginnings, growth, change, transitions, libation, or liberation. So there's a transition happening right now between the counterparts. First card. Show me the energy around the counterparts. Show me the energy. Mask. Not showing true feelings. Hide, pretending, deluding, gaslighting. So yeah, so there's illusions still kind of happening between the counterparts right now. There hasn't yet been an exchange of emotions or feelings. Um, the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelations, um, solidarity, force, honor, protection, power. So something's coming. Something has to come, and something is coming, and it's like it's on a schedule. Not a schedule the 3D know about. It's the schedule of the universe. Um, it's on the docket of the universe. That's what I'm kind of saying here. The sword with the sword and the rose. Show me the energy around the counterparts. Lightning, yeah. It's like thunder, lightning. The way you love me is frightening. You better knock, knock, knock on wood. What does the card say? Sudden change, shocking news, surprise. This energy of surprise has been in the atmosphere for like a grip. I literally have a surprise card that popped out. I feel like in the last reading or the reading before that. So yeah, surprise. Surprise is there's something that you just made to be surprised about, whether you like them or not. It's in the energy heavy, so you got some gifts and surprises coming to you. Rather, you know, think positive about it, okay, babies, because it just is. It's just in the energy. It's this energy, this whatever the hell the surprise is. But it says, yeah, epiphany, upheaval, transformation. It could also just be a transformation. It could be a multitude of things. But I do feel like with this lightning here, it's something that you just it's like you're not really going to be able to see it until you see it, like lightning. Okay. Anything else that my collector need to know? Could it be love? I'm not gonna. I'm not. It says unconditional love, self love, oneness, passion, affection, attraction. Okay, so, this is, you know, there is love. The first question that I asked that was these these cards answered, well, what is the energy around the counterparts? There's death and transformation. There's a mask, there's hiddenness, there's a hiddenness of identity, between the counterparts, but there is revelation and truth between the counterparts. It's going to happen. It's going to be shocking. It's going to come in and be shocking. It's going to be an epiphany. It's going to be a surprise. And it's going to lead to the first set of words on this card is going to lead to a sudden change. What else is between the counterparts? Because what is between the counterparts? What does all this other stuff have to happen? Why is this happening? Because there is love. There is unconditional love between the counterparts. They may not understand that quite yet, or maybe they do if they're specifically, wise enough to see the truth. It doesn't matter what you say. What do you know? And the counterparts know it to be true. It doesn't matter what they say right now. They know it to be true. Yeah. Someone, it's just because, yeah, where they at is not enough. Where they at is not enough. What they chose is not enough. It says they're frustrated in a relationship, lack of confidence, self sabotage, fear, ego issues, jealousy. This is what they're dealing in, or this is what you may be dealing in, but it's just not where the soul or the heart's calling. Um, so let's see. Um, let's do a couple more. Let's do a couple more of the oracles. I feel called to go back to these. Okay. Yeah. So somebody here is playing cool. This person could be like a cool person. They could be very charismatic. They could be a kind of like a salesman, sneaky. They could be, one that's could be prone to illusions, or creating illusions. They could be a bit kind of mystical themselves, though, too. Um, yeah. So we already got the messages coming in card, and now we got action coming in card. So we got messages and action coming in. Okay. It says beware, awareness, awareness up. Some sort of actions coming in now. Okay. All right. Um, that's too many. Let's see here. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, somebody could be on a DL here for some here. Yeah, on the DL. That's not for everybody. It's only if you've had a notion. Okay, that's all that is. Okay, only if you see it to be true, that is for you. We got Snow White here. I see faith. What do you say here? Starlight. Inspire acceptance, imagination, vulnerability, compassion, spirituality, creativeness, creative jobs, spirituality, spiritual. Okay. Expand on your. Oh, yep. Here's a message in the back. Expand on your inspirations. Okay. Okay. Let's see. I'm gonna wrap this up with what do they want to say to you? What do they want to say? I'm gonna do this big, huge angel deck. Angels, how they want to be, how they want, what they want to say to wrap this on up. Okay. What do they want to say to my collective to wrap this on up? They want to express their love through gifts. It says a small token of love can convey a great appreciation. They want to convey, they want to display gifts to you. There's something that they want to give you. There we go. That's what I hear. There's something specifically that they want to give you, but then there's something not specific. They just want to gift you with things because I feel like for this person, that is how that's a big love language of theirs. That's how they display their love. That's a big part of how they display their love. And I feel like that's something that perhaps they have not been able to do yet within this connection that they've been envisioning and dreaming of this entire time about it. Okay, let's see what else do. Okay, they want to know that they have. It says choose love, so they want you to know they've chosen love. They've chosen you to be their lover. It says you always have choice. Make yours with love. Okay, so they realize that they've always been in love with you. Um, and they want you to know that you are chosen for them. You are their chosen love because you make them feel romance. It's a different kind of feeling than that they kind of known out here in these streets. You make them feel romance. This card says, lavish the one you love with personal attention and affection. You, we, upon connection, you have lavished this person with this type of energy because you are romance. You are romantic. Rather just having conversations with you, you make people feel special. You make people feel like they're connected to something that's significantly more important than, you know, what they've known could even be true. You just make them feel mushy. You make them feel mighty. You make them feel a multitude of really good, gushy kind of feelings. And yeah, personal affection or personal attention and affection. That's something that you give to them naturally. That's something that they want to give back to you. They feel like they owe you that. Anything else that my collective need to know? Okay, they want you to know that they want to focus on you, focus on love. They plan to focus on you because that's something that they realize that they've never given. There's a dragon on this card. That could be significant. We're coming into the year of the dragon, or yeah, 2024. Look for the good in everyone. So, yeah, they realize that, they've allowed themselves to be kind of quite negative as it pertains to the possibilities when it comes to this connection. You know, out in the end, they come out in excuses. It's just the excuse to not put forth the action, but we've seen action come through, so it's inevitable. It's coming through because this is how they feel. They're in love and they're ready to actually focus on it as opposed to running from it. There's this braveness that's being built up, that has been built up through time. Okay? Because it says turn on your heart light. They had to turn on their heart light. Perhaps you had to turn on your heart light. There needed to be some sort of since there has been so much between the counterparts that has happened, particularly between a certain pair of counterparts, where perhaps a bit too much has happened, or maybe too much time has lapsed. Um, Both people just had to see and turn on that light of, like, it's kind of like when you're lost in the wilderness. And what do you need to do? You need to put up a flare. You need to do something to flag somebody down. You can't just, holler at them. You could try to do that, but that usually doesn't work. There needs to be some sort of light or fire of some kind to kind of help out with that. Um, and so, how does that translate when it comes to counterparts? How does that translate when it comes to the twins? When it comes to the people? When it comes to humans? Um, I can't tell you that. Forgiveness, bottom of the deck. So that could be it. They're hoping and praying that you can forgive them, because they know that you have a million reasons why you may not want to, or you may be unable to. It's going to be a personal decision for everybody, but it's going to affect everybody. So, yeah, they're wondering if forgiveness is possible when it comes to the twins. This ain't for everybody. This reading is not for everybody. None of my readings are just for everybody. You know it to be yours if it feels like it's yours. I'm going to wrap it up here because I feel like this is the place. But it's like, can one forgive oneself? And then can one forgive the other? It's a significant test that's going to tell whether or not which partners can come back, which partners can unite. Okay. Whew, that felt a little deep in the end. With that said, until next time, I'm gonna leave it here. Peace and love. I love you. Take care of yourselves. Until next time. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. If you like my vibe, please like and subscribe. Pass me around, push me around, share me if you like it, if you feel called to. But until next time, um,